live. How's it looking, Paul? Oh, you're not live yet. I'm live. I'm here. There we are. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Nobody here yet. We're waiting. Hello, Carol. Welcome. Hello, MJ. Diana. Hello. You are here. Thank you, Sam. Geraldine. Paul. Paul's here too. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Jay McHugh. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in this Friday evening where we're here in the lounge. Hello, Santoshi. Welcome. We've got 23 people so far. How lovely. Hello, Donna. Hello, Maxine. Hello, Debbie Ann. Peregrine. How are you all? You've made it to Friday. I've made it to Friday as well. How lovely. It's been a busy week. It's felt busy today as well. Got lots to talk about. This evening we've got 32 people here. How lovely. That's a small community centre. Well, I don't feel terribly dapper. I'm a little bit windswept. I've been in the kitchen all day. Cooking. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, I've been in the kitchen. I started my day in the kitchen and I finished my day in the kitchen. I did. Paul's feeling a lot better. He's still got a bit of a cough. Hello, Nicola. He's still got a bit of a cough. I've still got a sniffly nose, but that's no different to usual because I've got a sniffly nose the whole year round. Yeah. Hello, sis. Yeah, washing machine. Yeah, and I ain't too happy with that new washing machine, I can tell you. That might be going back. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Cassandra. Hello, Andy and Sally. Nicola, the weather has been beautiful here as well. It's been gorgeous today. Not that I've seen anything of it because I've been indoors. So I started my day this morning doing recipe development. Yes, we test our recipes before we cook them. Hello, Anita. Hello, Sally. I'm sorry, Paul.
Develop them as well.
What did I say?
We test them.
Well, it is testing and developing. And today, this morning's testing and developing has been all about soya burgers. So I've been trying to make a soya burger for years, one that holds together, one that's really tasty, and that we can use some of this massive stock of soya that we have in the house. Yeah, hi Penny. So I spent this morning developing a burger using small amounts of ingredients just to develop the taste and texture. And I came up with one that was really quite good. And Paul was served it as he walked in the door at lunchtime. And he enjoyed it, didn't you, Paul?
I did.
Yes, you did. Yeah, it was lovely. So hopefully when I've finished developing it, I'm going to bring it to you and it's going to be one of my recipes. So yeah, soya, dear, soya burger. Not a dirty burger. Hopefully it could be used as a dirty burger, actually. But I don't like that phrase with food. I don't want my food to be dirty, thank you. Donna, I have sniffles all year round. Winter, summer, permanent, all the time.
Can you go on?
Can I go on? Yes, I can. So I'm to say hello to Nick. Hello, Nick. Bonjour, Donna. Yeah, but dirty burgers are a thing, aren't they? That's the thing. What Paul and I hate is if you see a restaurant and they serve the food on a slate.
Or wooden board.
Or a wooden board. I don't think so. I don't think so. So yeah. Hi, Caroline. Hello, Carla. Good evening, Wendy. Oh, you tried the tofu and bean burger. Excellent. It's lovely, isn't it? Mini eggs. Of course, I like mini eggs. Is the Pope Catholic?
Did you say it's my recipe?
What recipe?
The tofu one.
The tofu and kidney bean is Paul's recipe. I did say that. I'm sure. If I didn't, then I'm sorry, Paul. Paul. Anyhow, hello, happy HOVSE. Is that meant to be house, homestead? Well, hello. The tofu burger is divine. It really is divine. Oh, so you use the pressure cooker and you burnt the bottom. If you put things in the wrong way, that can happen. Hello, Sarah. So yeah, that was this morning, recipe development, and it went rather well. This afternoon, I fancied making a cake because we're going over to a friend's house tomorrow evening for dinner. So I always like to take something. And I thought, we've got some dates in the cupboard that Paul bought.
A few weeks ago.
Oh, I understand. Thank you. Orange Vale. What a lovely place name. So yeah, Paul bought some dates and I thought I'll make a date cake because I won't use sugar. I'll use the sweetness from the dates. So I started processing the dates and removing the pits. And discovered something else in one of the dates, which looked like insect eggs. Suffice to say, those dates are now in the bin because I don't want any of those insects hatching in my kitchen, thank you very much. And apparently this is a thing. The dates were contaminated, disgusting. So I ended up making a Nigella chocolate cake with olive oil. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, I get it, Sarah. Took me a while there. These were eggs, insect eggs. No, I don't think so. Not in my house. They could hatch into tarantulas.
Tarantulas aren't insects.
Well, arachnids. Disgusting. So, hi, Rebecca. So, yeah, chocolate cake, Nigella, chocolate olive oil cake, which is going to be super lovely. Made 2. So that was my afternoon. Hi, Thomas. Well, we've got a new washing machine, Thomas. I'm not very happy with the new washing machine because we did a drum clean, which it instructs you to do. And then I did a 40-degree cotton wash yesterday. And when it did the spin, there was a smell of rubber, a strong smell of rubber. Now, I understand that machines can smell new, but I've never had a washing machine smell of rubber before in that way. So I'm not too sure about this new machine. I'm going to do another. I'm sorry, what was that, Paul? Leather chaps? I don't think so. In a washing machine. I'm going to do another wash, and if it still smells of rubber, I'm getting onto that company and that washing machine's going back. No, it's not a Candy Carol, it's a Becco. It's a Becco. Cheap and cheerful. But I may be regretting that decision. So, yeah. So, not very happy. But that saga, I'm not going there today. I am not going there today. I've had bloody well enough of washing bloody machines to last me a bloody lifetime. God, I tell you. Well, you shouldn't have to clean a new washing machine with vinegar. It should not smell. You know, do the drum clean, which did at 70 degrees, I believe. That should be enough. This has never happened to me before, and I've had a lot of washing machines over the years. So it shouldn't. It smelt really strongly. So, you know, that's either friction on the seal or it's something to do with the motor. So, you know, not good. Hello, Jacko. Well, Penny, I've seen conflicting reports about Becco. Some people I know have got Becco appliances that have lasted a long time. Some people haven't. So, you know, I really think that generally appliances are not built very well. We had a Bosch and the door literally jammed and buckled. So you never know, you know. Yeah, it was the Bosch dishwasher. We had to get a new one. Well, yeah, because it jammed. The door jammed. So honestly, we had a washing machine. We had a hot point washing machine. And seriously, it was repaired because it was under warranty and guarantee. It was repaired more than 20 times and replaced twice. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to see when I do another wash whether the smell, because it was really strong, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know anymore with appliances. Built-in obsolescence, you know. I mean, this whole thing about appliances breaking down after 5 years is just ridiculous. It really is. Oh. Well, our previous one was a Samsung, and that actually gave us a really good run. I think it was almost 10 years old, but clearly things were going wrong with it, you know. So the Bosch dishwasher that we've got at the moment is doing really well. It's a basic one. You know, it does a good job. It gets things clean. I mean, that's what you want, isn't it? Also, what I will say about this new Becco one, it's completely solid on the floor. Yet the vibrations at the top of the machine are horrendous. You know, it's really, really, when it spins, the top of it, not the base, it's not wandering, it's not walking. The top of it is really vibrating. So, you know, a couple of years of vibrations like that is going to loosen something, you know? Oh, anyway, I've had enough of appliances to last me a lifetime. I really have. So, it's Friday. It's been a busy week. Yeah, who knows? It's been a busy week with various social media things. We didn't manage to get out and about. I don't think I've left the house this week apart from to go down to my friend's house. Yeah, Caroline, years and years and years ago, when I was in a rental property with friends, we rented a washing machine. It was great. Yeah, the appliances we've got are fairly simple ones, so yeah. Yeah, all good. Just seeing if I've missed any comments. No, I don't think I have. So yeah, busy week this week. As you've seen, and this is also a thank you. As you've seen, we're doing some social media work for Earth's Sake and the Great Green Barn, which is the companies that Paul works for with Vanessa Ford. So we're publishing reels about the shop For Earth's Sake, which is a plastic-free, sustainable shop. So look out for those. But we just want to say thank you so much to those of you who have gone and supported the Great Green Barn and For Earth's Sake on social media, because it really makes a difference and it's really, really helpful. So thank you so much to those of you who have done that. So yeah, Andy, I looked at Miele. I could not afford a Miele. The cheapest one that I saw, I think, was 800 quid. So yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. Even if you're never going to go anywhere near the shop or the Great Green Barn, following and looking and watching the journey is really helpful to us. It's really great. So yeah, brilliant. And hopefully I will be going to more of the events with Paul. Now I've got time to do that. And we'll also be doing more videos on the Great Green Barn as time goes by. That'll be the next part of the project, and some more photography for them as well. So yeah, really, really good. And we really enjoyed doing the work. It was hard work doing the videos. It was a full day's work. And I'm not used to standing up all day, so it did my back in a bit, but that was fine. Good exercise. So yeah, all is good at the moment. We're managing to increase our views, which hopefully eventually will translate into increased earnings on social media, which is what we're trying to do. Now I'm not in work, but I'm really enjoying having flexibility, you know, every day to decide what pace I do things at. I no longer have to sort of panic and think, oh God, I'm in work on Monday. I've got to get all this done now, you know, and that feeling is really good. It does help, Carol. It really helps enormously.
First 31 seconds.
Yeah, it's really the first 31 seconds that really count. Hi there, Sam. So yeah. Yeah, Vanessa's great. She's a real trooper and a hard worker. And she's really pushing to make both the shop and the Great Green Barn a success for the future as well. And it's all about sustainability, you know. The Great Green Barn is partially powered by solar, isn't it, Paul? So that's a real plus. And everything in the shop, for Earth's Sake, is sourced sustainably, as locally as it can be, although some of the stuff comes from a few miles, but it's about provenance. It's about the history of the product. It's about how the products are manufactured and grown. You know, it's all of that, which is a big undertaking. But when you believe in something strongly enough, you have to do it as well as you can. So I think Paul might be able to post a link, but all the links are on our videos in the description, certainly the most recent videos, and also you can look them up on Google as well, thegreatgreenbarn.com and For Earth's Sake UK. So you will For earthsake.co.uk and For Earth's Sake UK on Instagram. Yeah. Hello there, Mark. Yeah, we're not too bad. Busy day again. Yeah, but I'm enjoying being busy. But like I just said, I'm enjoying doing things at my own pace as well. Yeah. So we've got 70 people with us at the moment. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, bloody thank you. Yeah, Paul's put the link on there. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to report. The weather is getting slowly better and better and warmer. We've certainly noticed in the house. Hi, Grace. Welcome. Thanks for joining us this evening. Yeah, Sarah, it is kind of in the middle of, well, it feels like it's in the middle of the countryside, the shop and the Great Green Barn. It's a lovely location. It really is. It's kind of like visiting a farm shop in the middle of nowhere, but it's Surrey, so it's beautiful countryside. It's big, gorgeous properties, expensive properties. Yeah. Hi, Veronica. Ronnie from Liverpool. Hello, welcome. So yeah, it's just been a busy week. You know, doing stuff constantly. And of course, trying to fit in all the little bits and pieces of housework as well as you're going along. So my day tends to consist of writing ideas for videos and bits of filming, doing my vlog. Hello. How do you pronounce your name? Miekia?
Mika.
Mika? Yeah, my day seems to be peppered with different tasks, which I kind of like. I like to do a bit of this, then a bit of that. So you're not too sort of, what's the word? Smothered by certain tasks, like the computer, for example. Sometimes it can feel as though you've been in the computer for hours and hours and hours. So it's good to step away. So I kind of like that. Whereas when I was at work, I couldn't get away from doing one task. You know, I'd be sort of consumed by it. That's the word I was looking for, consumed by it. So now I can sort of move around the house, do other things, do a spot of this, do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of vacuuming. So it feels very varied now, which I'm really grateful for. The only thing I miss about work now is the customers and also the colleagues and the interaction. That's what I do miss. So weather is windy in Maryland, and in Orange Vale, your peas are going crazy in the garden. How lovely. I'm really looking forward to feeling some warmth, some real proper warmth. You know, I dream of the days where everything just starts to feel warmer, because everything's kind of still cold in the house. And I think I've said it before, this house doesn't really warm up properly until June. Seriously. And I really, really hope that we're going to get a decent summer, because looking back on my records, we had 2 weeks last year. Seriously, the UK weather is so unpredictable and so ridiculous. I remember my parents complaining about the weather, especially during the school holidays, you know. And it was always drizzling or raining, especially up north. And we can see why people in the 70s and the 80s said, sod this, I'm going to live in Spain or the south of France. And of course, it's much more difficult to do that now. the red tape is even worse than it's ever been before. So I think the weather's fairly settled at the moment. I noticed today it was a bit breezy, but gorgeous. Paul was down at the plot, weren't you, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, for quite a long time. Yes, Carol, I was talking about 1976 the other day, and I remember when we had the drought, the heat wave, we had standpipes for water, we weren't allowed to flush the toilets. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down, was the tagline that was used. 18 degrees, wonderful. Yeah, I mean, 1976 still stands out. The year that we moved into this house, which I think was 2003, that was a warm summer. And we had a run of, I think, about 5 years of having really beautiful summers because we had a gas barbecue at the time. I think it was your mum and dad that bought it for us, Paul, wasn't it? And we were eating out every night during the summers. The winters weren't particularly cold. And then we started getting really wet summers because we recall spending an evening down at our neighbour's house and being so pissed off with the rain, we said, right, we're taking our dinner outside and we're sitting under the umbrella. And we did. So, and since then, our winters appear to have been cold and wet, and the summers have been grey and humid, damp, cold until June, July. It's really unpleasant, you know, and disappointing. So we're kind of spoilt sometimes. We have a run of good summers and then we have a run of bad summers. It's really so variable because essentially we're a relatively small island and we get our weather from everywhere else, you know. Just having a look at the comments. Thank you, Donna. I'm glad you're enjoying the shorts. On the coconut, I'm not too clear what you mean.
What Mama's Oasis allotment means is how it compares to buying it in a supermarket.
Oh, I see. In terms of prices. Okay. Well, I think some things are cheaper.
Some things are. Most isn't because it has high provenance.
Yeah, like we said earlier, all the goods in For Earth's Sake have high provenance. So they're very good quality. They're very well sourced, organic. So that pushes the price up a little bit. But people can buy as little or as much as they want because everything can be weighed out. And that's the difference. So you're only buying what you need.
Oh, yeah. That can be done.
Oh, well, supermarkets can buy any old rubbish, you know? That's the difference. Supermarkets will buy things and market them to you, but actually you don't always know where it's come from. And the quality is not always guaranteed. I mean, there have been several things we've purchased over the years that have simply had to be taken back, you know? I'll give you a good example. When I made the kidney bean and tofu burgers the other day with sweet potato in them, I had to throw away 3 sweet potatoes because they were completely rotten. So, you know, supermarket food isn't always made to last.
Where the sweet potatoes at For Earth's Sake last ages.
Exactly. The sweet potatoes at For Earth's Sake are high quality and have been stored correctly and will last for a long time. So, you know, yes, we did have pancakes, Sarah, and they were divine. And that was our dinner because we couldn't be bothered. We couldn't be asked. It was CBA syndrome. We just had pancakes and then we had fruit and yogurt. Thank you, Sally. I enjoy doing the shorts. Hi, Lynn. So, yeah, it's all good. 79 people watching. That's lovely. Thank you for giving up your time to spend with me, which is really lovely. It really is. Sorry about my constantly dabbing my sniffly nose. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. So, Paul, what are we having for dinner tonight?
Broad bean pasta.
Broad bean and pesto pasta. And when you make that, you just cook the broad beans and throw them in. Another meal idea. So coming up, we're hoping to do more cookery, which is why I've been experimenting with the soya burgers.
Are you going to make those over the weekend?
Well, hopefully, if I can get the recipe right, I will make them and film it. But what I'm tentatively thinking is, I sort of think Thursdays are quite a good day for cookery videos. What do you think, Paul? I think they are, because then you've got time to get the ingredients in if you want to cook at the weekend. That's what I'm thinking. You had car repairs. Oh my God, that is expensive. Well, the broad beans that we're using at the moment are from the freezer. So we always have frozen veg because we find it so convenient. And of course, at this time of year, it's kind of what is sort of known as the hungry gap, isn't it? Because the produce from last year, not that we had much.
No.
Last year was a really poor growing year. Sorry, I'm just having a look. Yeah, we didn't have much in stock because it was a poor growing year. I'm hoping that this year's a better year, Paul. I'm hoping that I get to have some berries this year rather than the birds eat them all.
Well, you won't, because I've had to replant them all.
What?
So,
Again?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they were overgrown with weeds because you never come down and help me.
Oh, well, maybe I will come down and help you, Paul, and maybe we could make a video. Richard goes to the allotment and does some manual labour. I don't think so. Thank you, Jacko. Well, thank you. I'm really, no, I seriously am honoured that this is the live show that you watch. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yes, more cookery. I'm hoping that maybe Thursdays becomes a bit of a regular day. I'm hoping to bring more sort of quick stuff, quick cookery, easy meals, things like that. I mean, it's all well and good doing complex recipes that have a lot of ingredients, but some people do want simple things to make. I saw an interview with, I think it was Aretha Franklin, and she was saying the hardest thing in life is to think about what to cook for dinner. You know, she said, you're always making dinner, you know, and it kind of is coming up with new flavors, quick, easy recipes is not easy to do. And of course, if you're going to present them on a video, they've got to work. You know, the recipe has got to work. I've said it before, we've tried doing recipes by people like Jamie Oliver, and they just don't work. Whereas if you get a Delia Smith, it is going to work, you know. Well, Vanessa, hopefully this summer Your wish will come true. Paul can instruct me on what to do. I'm sure that would be fun. Thank you, Anna. Oh, thank you, Jacko. Well, I'm trying to experiment more with foods that are vegan, because we're not vegan. We still eat a little bit of dairy in terms of cheese. We still eat eggs because we enjoy them. I don't like the idea of eggs, but as long as they're free range and good quality eggs.
Or chocolate.
Or Cadbury's cream eggs. I'm not going to buy a box of 50 again this year, which is what I did last year. Was it 50 or 48?
48.
48. I bought myself a box of 48 cream eggs.
50 would have been too much.
And I kind of gave away quite a few of them.
And ate all the others.
And then ate quite a lot of them. And I'm not going to do that again this year. No, that was a mistake. Yeah, I just can't help myself. I'm a chocolate addict. My name is Richard. I'm a chocolate addict. So yes, Jacko, I'm trying to do more vegan recipes. I'm trying to do things that are healthy, using healthy fats like olive oil. The cake I made today was an olive oil cake rather than using butter. So yeah, just trying to experiment and extend our range, our repertoire. Because after a while, you kind of make the same things over and over again. And I'm also trying to think of things like how we do our chips. You know, we do oven chips from scratch. And the way that I do them, I do the timing the same way each time, which ensures they don't stick to the pan and they come out really crisp and tasty. So things like that, you know, simple things, quick things, I guess, to save a little bit of money, you know. Donna, yes, I did used to go down with Paul. I've helped him a few times. I used to go to the community gardens and to the other plots as well when he first started. But I think things just got sort of too busy. And, you know, I kind of look after the house and Paul looks after the plot. So, you know, the division of labour and all of that. But I know people have been asking to see me down at the plot for a while. So I think you all want to see how bad I am at doing gardening and manual labour. I don't actually know how much the cream eggs were. I think I bought a box of 48 for £17, I think it was, something like that, which I thought was quite good value. But as with everything, it's probably gone up in price. I mean, we've got price hikes galore coming in April. Everything is going up. I mean, it really annoys me because very soon, the people of the UK, the poor people of the UK, hello, Danielle, are going to, all they're going to be able to do is go out for a walk or sit in their houses doing very little because everything will be too expensive to do. We'll have to all be living on the bare minimum, using as little gas and electric as we possibly can, eating as frugally as we can. You know, that's it. Well, to be fair, it wasn't the installation of the machine. It was the removal of the old valve that was the tricky part. But hey. Cadbury's chocolate, Cadbury's cream eggs are the one that I love. I love Cadbury's chocolate, but I love any kind of chocolate, to be honest, other than Hershey's. Can't stand
You wouldn't
it.
like American chocolate. You Cadbury's. You wouldn't like it.
Why? American Cadbury's has got more wax. Is it carnauba wax or something, isn't it?
And paraffin as well.
Yeah, we like our chocolate very creamy, so it melts in the mouth very quickly. Do I like to read? Do we have a favourite book? I don't read very often. In terms of favourite books, well, Alice in Wonderland I love. I read that once in a while. One of the books that I most recently read was Mona of the Manor by Armistead Maupin, which is the latest in the Tales of the City saga. I love Tales of the City. In fact, I may reread them at some point. Yeah. Yes. Caramel-filled eggs. I love caramel. Caramel Danielle is one of my favourite things ever. It really is. And fudge. Yes, Frida at Voyage, speaking to the audience, lovely. She's been a few times, I believe. You have a CD with thunder sounds on it. That sounds great, Caroline. How lovely. Somebody mentioned ASMR. Yeah. Voice. Well, I personally don't hear what you hear, because I don't think anybody likes listening to their own voice. We have to listen to our own voices because we're constantly recording ourselves. But I just don't hear what you hear. And I've said it before, I've watched a couple of ASMR videos thinking, what's all the fuss about? And it's been, I think I said it last week, it's been people whispering and tapping their fingernails on things. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to be doing that. I'm making enough bloody videos as it is without having to make an ASMR video, but maybe it'll do well. I don't know. But people say all the time that you enjoy my voice, and I'm really, really delighted that you do. Well, that's very sweet, Caroline, but to be honest, I don't think I'd ever get round to listening to it. You know, it's interesting because I very, very rarely listen to music now. I've got a huge collection of CDs. I don't have a streaming service now because I ain't paying for it, I can tell you. And I don't really listen to music anymore. I prefer quiet. I prefer listening to ambient sounds, just stuff going on, you know. It's interesting. And also if I'm making music, which of course these days I don't seem to have any time to do, I don't listen to any music because you tend to get influenced by it and you just regurgitate what you've heard, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's weird what people like. Everybody likes different things, don't they? You know, we're all so diverse. I used to spend all my time listening to music, and I had a Walkman. It wasn't a Walkman. It was I think it was made by Sharp. Headphones all the time. Wherever I went, I needed a soundtrack. Whereas now, if I'm walking around, I don't even think about getting my phone out or wearing headphones because I want to be aware of what's going on around me, you know. I want to know if somebody's near to me or, you know, cars, vehicles, bikes, whatever. London, I don't actually think is safe to have your phone out anymore. I really don't. So I never, ever talk on my phone when I'm walking around. On the rare occasion that I do walk around the streets, doesn't happen very often. Yeah, that's okay, Donna. It's no problem. Yeah, I've listened to a couple of audiobooks. I don't do it very often. I'm getting to the stage where I'm finding everything is so expensive now that everything I think of doing needs to be free or cheap. Yeah. But, you know, we tend to spend a lot of time working, and that's absolutely fine. I don't feel tired of making videos at all. I really enjoy making videos, and I enjoy the editing process. Now I'm not working, it sort of just feels free, you know, my time is mine. And while it is work, because, you know, we're getting paid for it, it just feels easier, you know. I don't know, Anna. I don't know whether Wales is still a destination or not. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how things unfold. I'm really trying to get into allowing things to just flow and go with the flow and trust that we will know when the time is right for things to fall into place. I'm not going to think about putting the house on the market until the jobs that we need to get done are done. And we've now got a list of things that need to be sorted. So those things have to be in place first. I'm not imposing deadlines on myself other than I'd like to get a cookery video done by Thursday or whatever, or we need to film Sunday chat on a Saturday morning. You know, I need to put my vlogs together on a Wednesday and a Saturday afternoon. Those are the only deadlines that I'm imposing. I want to enjoy this sense of freedom and going with the flow for a good few months, you know. That's what I'm doing. And it's kind of like, it's a post-work feeling, you know. Who knows, things might all go tits up and I need to get a job, but I'm not imposing any of that on myself at the moment. I'm not trying to think too far ahead. I'm trying to be in the now, and I'm trying to only plan what I need to plan. Because I do find that if I have too many things to think about, I start to freak out inside, you know, because I'm thinking about too many things at once. And that's not how I like to be. I like to be calm, and I like to approach and react to things as calmly as I can do. Because recently I've had a lot of moments of like, with that washing machine situation and the plumbing, you know? And those kind of things do freak me out because they are potentially destructive things, you know. If water issues happen in the house, we're talking problems, you know. So I like to deal with something, freak out a little bit, and then move forward, you know. I had a really long conversation with Vivi the other afternoon, which was lovely. We had a good old catch up. So we will be seeing Vivi quite soon, hopefully. we need to sort a date out, Paul and I, and then let Vivi know. So yeah, I don't like to be overwhelmed, because I think when you are overwhelmed, it sort of shuts you down from thinking clearly and from trying to come up with solutions. Whether those are feasible solutions or not is another matter. Whether I'm capable of dealing with those solutions is another matter. So actually what I'm trying to do at the moment is stay within my comfort zone, firmly within my comfort zone. I've stretched out of it a few times this week and I didn't like it. No, I didn't. I think it's good to be wise, to know when you can do something and when you can't do something, and when you need to call in the professionals. Yeah. So, yes, 102 people with us at the moment, but we're on 51 minutes, so I'm kind of going over. Hi, Rebecca. Sorry, I missed a couple of people. So yeah, we've been here for 51 minutes, so it is time to start winding up, because we need to eat, and I also need to take my chocolate cakes off the cooling rack and wrap them up and store them. So we're taking one of those to our friends tomorrow for dinner, which will be lovely. Anita, Richard workout videos. It's on the list of things. It's on the list of things to achieve, but seriously, we're kind of full of video making at the moment. So it's gonna have to happen when it happens. The problem I have with filming myself doing a workout is it's really hard to get my 6'4" body in shot without me being like a mile away, seriously. And it's also working out whether I have a room big enough to be able to do that without actually vibrating the camera as I'm working out. Yeah, I probably would be working out in a scarf. I've always got a scarf on, summer and winter. Yeah. So all that remains for me to say is thank you to all of you for joining me here. And in the garden film from upstairs, well, the neighbours would be getting a free show, so I don't think so. A chair-based workout, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Or chaise long one.
Well, floor work would be okay, because there is a section of Jane Fonda that is great floor work, which I really enjoy doing. But whether I'm still flexible enough to do that is another matter. I am 6'4". Oh yeah. So I'm going to say goodbye now. Thank you. Thank you, bloody thank you. Have a great weekend. I'll see you for my vlogs on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. We'll see you for Sunday chat, early hours of Sunday morning, my workout journey. And thank you again for joining me. So we'll see you over the weekend for more fun and frolics. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a great weekend, and thank you. Say goodbye now. You're all very welcome. Bye. Take care.